Welcome to 5 Minute Friday, everybody, where we share our best tips and tricks to help you get just a little bit better every week. And this week, we're talking about the most important part of any project.
Any project.
Any project. Do you like how I put the little emphasis in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As if it has to be true every time.
It's not clickbait. It's real. All right. So the most important part of any project is, drum roll, the finish. Would you agree, Eddie?
Okay. Yeah. Maybe not any, but many.
Many?
Yeah.
No, any. I think it's any.
Okay. Fine.
All. Every one of them.
It's
Every
important.
last one of them.
I will give you that.
Yeah. Because the start is easy, right? Like it's new, it's fresh. Like, all right, we're getting super, super organized.
Yeah.
Everything's coming together. Nothing's going to go wrong. You know, nobody's ticked at each other. No RFI have been sent. Like, yeah, the beginning's easy. The finish, on the other hand, when you're over everything, that's hard.
Well, you're coming down on a deadline usually.
Oh, yeah.
If you're in a construction project and there is no end deadline, I don't know where you're living, but keep living there because that's good life. You're typically like, you have a deadline you are trying to meet, which means, yes, you probably have gone through some project frustrations.
Yep.
You're probably completely over the thing because, yeah, the new has worn off. You already see a lot there. You got to be a special person to really get your joy out of punch listing, you know? Like,
I mean, I
can't wait. I can't wait for the day when we get to punch list this site. I can't wait for them to tell us everything we got to fix.
Yeah. Yeah.
That will be awesome.
It throws all the chips up in the air and it makes you frustrated because you just want to be freaking done with it. But this is a call for all the project managers out there and anybody else managing a project to finish well. All right. The finish matters so much.
Ooh, I've got a reason.
So much.
I've got a reason.
Okay, why?
Because your customer, that is the last thing they'll remember.
Ain't that the truth? It's like you've done this, Eddie.
It is. Sometimes our customers remember that last thing and they don't like it.
No.
Then they don't want to always come back.
I'm here to say that I have not done well at the finish for many, many projects. And that is one regret that I have, is that I wish I could have finished strong, right? It's the marathon. You don't want to walk past the finish line. You want to run, right? You want to try to finish well if you can. And in some cases, you got Charlie horse in your hammy. That doesn't go very well. I get it. I understand. Crap happens. But finish well.
So I would mention also, when you're rounding up those little finish items, scoping a job out and getting all of the everything, putting a nice, neat bow on it and handing it over without that customer having to come back to you and say, what about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? Because that's a totally different experience. Having that thing handed to you and it's right. And you move in and you're good. Versus I just was given something that I'm now seeing stuff cropping up everywhere. Yeah. What's under the sheetrock? I can't even see that part. You know, I'm as things well up, it's punch it out, get everything covered, scope the thing, do everything you've agreed to do, and make sure that they don't have to ask you to do the thing that you agreed to do.
Because it's hard to sit down and actually just take a minute to do that stuff.
Yeah, it takes discipline to come back and finish that for sure. So yes, most important, but very difficult to do. I think that's why if you do this well, you will separate yourself from your peers.
That is true. That's why we're here, because we're the best at what we do.
I thought we were here because we did this bad.
We
just planned on talking about it.
We just
don't be us.
We have sucked at this, so please Don't be us.
Don't be us. Be the other person.
Be better than us.
That would be a better thing to be.
That would be a much better thing to be. So, all right, guys. Well, hopefully that is just a healthy reminder for you to finish well this week. Wrap up those things. It's Friday. It's Friday. I get it. Take a second. Figure it out. What else you got to get done? Let's put a nice little bow on it. Hand it over to him in a nice, pretty little package. Wrapped all up in your Barney dinosaur wrapping paper for your client. You're welcome.
Whoa.
Okay. All right, guys. Go build something awesome. Catch you next week.